Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Fever, Sky coming up. WNBA season opener for both teams. There's always extra hype when they play. It's fireworks whenever these two teams meet up.
Just when you thought Caitlin Clark had already maxed out on greatness, new behind-the-scenes footage from Indiana Fever practice just dropped, and it's got the entire WNBA buzzing like a live wire.
I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was freaking hilarious.
Fever shared this video, and you can see Caitlin Clark making a ridiculous shot from the corner. So just yet another meme created by Caitlin Clark. This used to be associated with Michael Jordan. Now it's associated with Caitlin Clark because everyone who tries to guard Cece winds up doing this.
With the Fever gearing up for a high-stakes clash against the Chicago Sky, Caitlin is treating every minute of practice like it's Game 7 of the finals. She's out there drilling fadeaways with pinpoint accuracy, tossing assists like a 10-year veteran, and charging up and down the court with the kind of laser focus that screams, "I'm not just here to play, I'm here to dominate." This isn't some flashy montage meant to boost social media likes. It's a full-on flex. Between those viral corner threes and her next-level connection with the Fever's newest additions, championship veterans such as Natasha Howard, DeWanna Bonner, Sophie Cunningham, and Sydney Colson, as well as rookie Michaela Timpson included, it's crystal clear. Caitlin Clark isn't just preparing for the season, she's preparing to own it.
I don't know if the Sky have the horses to keep up with the Fever. We've seen variety of scoring around Caitlin Clark, so I think their firepower will be just too much.
If you're riding with Caitlin Clark this season, hit that comment section with a big "I've got the Fever," and let the world know who the real queen of the court is.
The Indiana Fever posted this on their Twitter page today. They said that Caitlin Clark to Michaela Timpson connection. So it seems like they are excited about this rookie. I could actually see her eventually getting more playing time than Brianna Turner. They're going to need somebody like that who can run the floor, play defense, catch those passes from Caitlin Clark.
Michaela Timpson, 18 pick in the draft, came out balling. She was a steal in the draft. She's definitely looking like she is going to be a big part of the future.
So Michaela Timpson makes the final squad. Of course, Timpson has those physical attributes that you can't teach and brings a good attitude to the floor clearly as well.
Caitlin knows all eyes are locked in on her every move. Instead of shying away from the attention, she's treating it like premium fuel, turning the pressure into productivity. Her recent practice performances? Unbelievable. We're talking intensity, discipline, and execution on another level.
Caitlin Clark played a ton of minutes last year. There were some games that she didn't even sit out. She's going to play a significant amount of minutes, probably over 30 minutes a game at least, and she wants to do that.
The Fever took things up a notch by moving their workouts into Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and Clark responded by treating the arena like her personal proving ground. In one instantly viral clip, 100,000 views in just hours, Clark sinks a smooth-as-butter fadeaway from the corner, looking entirely untouchable. Her defender? Left standing there, hands on head, baffled. The fans? Already calling it the Caitlin shrug. It's funny, it's iconic, and it's a mood.
Look like some footage has emerged of Caitlin Clark going off in practice. Come on. Fever currently got a couple injuries on the team. We got Sophie Cunningham, who's dealing with injury. We got Dances, who's dealing with injury. But that is not stopping from releasing some dope content. Yes, they're letting us know how sharp Caitlin Clark is.
And it wasn't just one lucky shot. The Fever's media team released multiple clips, each more jaw-dropping than the last. Clark whipping no-look passes like a magician, catching defenders sleepwalking, and slicing through drills with relentless energy. The standout? Her chemistry with rookie Michaela Timpson. On one breakaway, Caitlin delivers a laser pass that had fans convinced they'd been playing together for years. It was that smooth.
Caitlin Clark is shooting further than she was. Further. I didn't think that was possible, but she's doing that. And she's also got her teammates. Leah Boston's with her. Kelsey Mitchell's with her. There's some new faces. DeWanna Bonner, Natasha Howard, both WNBA champions. Sophie Cunningham, Sydney Colson, another WNBA champion, and also veterans.
The message is loud and clear. Caitlin isn't just a shooter. She's a complete package, playmaker, leader, catalyst. She's the heart of this Indiana team, and they're already starting to beat in rhythm with her. But what really left a mark was Clark's mentality. No drama, no showboating, just all-out hustle and focus. Every rep looked like it mattered. You can tell this isn't just practice to her. It's the prelude to a war. And that war is coming in the form of Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky.
Lexi Holmes also quoted, Caitlin has a different aura going into this season. It revealed that she was taking creatine. That's why you see that brolic frame from Caitlin Clark.
While most sophomores slow down after their rookie season, Caitlin hit the accelerator. According to team insiders, Clark didn't just train, she trained like a machine. Event appearances? Sure. But that didn't stop her from being back in the gym before sunrise. For her, this isn't about hype, it's about legacy. She wants to lead this franchise, and that takes preparation that goes beyond the basics. A summer ESPN deep dive laid it all out. Clark wasn't messing around. She focused on strengthening her body, boosting explosiveness, and protecting herself from injury. It wasn't vanity, it was strategy. Clark knows how physical the league is, and she's preparing for the grind.
I do believe that the Sky will be much improved, and Fever coach Stephanie White talked about keeping them off the boards.
Caitlin Clark looked better than ever.
Fast forward to the leaked footage, and the results are crystal clear. She's faster, stronger, balanced like never before. Whether it's coming off screens or launching high-difficulty fadeaways, she looks effortless, controlled, and completely in command.
Sophie Cunningham didn't participate in the open portion of practice today, but she's putting up shots post-practice. It is still unclear if she will play in the Indiana Fever's season opener against the Chicago Sky. Yes, it's a season opener. They want to win their first game. And if there's anything that could aggravate her ankle anymore by playing her in this game, in a game that is probably going to be very physical, I honestly wouldn't mind if she sat out. I think the team can still win.
You know, again, it's a long season, so whatever the trainers tell me she's available to do, we'll work it in. Obviously, she's a huge part of what we do.
And here's what's even better. Her leadership is blossoming too. She's not just out there putting up numbers. She's directing traffic, mentoring rookies, and lifting the entire team. Meanwhile, somewhere on the other side of the court, Angel Reese might be watching and wondering why every viral moment seems to belong to Caitlin Clark.
We saw for the most part when Caitlin's not on the floor, Sophie seems to be that backup point guard, even though that's not her true position, but she did play backup point guard in college. Offense is just going to look a little bit different when Caitlin's not on the floor, but I don't expect her to be off the court.
Caitlin Clark isn't just the go-to scorer for the Indiana Fever. She's their heart, brain, and undeniable motor. It's not just her deep shooting range lighting up highlight reels, it's her unrelenting energy, her unmatched court vision, and the kind of leadership you rarely see in a newcomer that has transformed this squad from rebuilding to potentially championship-bound. While some players focus on surviving their season, Clark's already working with GM Amber Cox and head coach Stephanie White to recruit veterans and shape the team's identity. That's not typical behavior. That's franchise centerpiece activity. Even with early injuries sidelining key contributors like Sophie Cunningham and Damiris Dantas, Clark has doubled down. She hasn't used the setbacks as excuses. Instead, she's elevated her role, bringing up the energy at every practice, directing her teammates with the confidence of a seasoned vet, and injecting intensity that can't be coached. She's not just fine-tuning her jump shot, she's setting the tempo for the entire organization.
Isaiah Thomas, he is out here talking about Caitlin Clark and Tyrese Halliburton. And this is what he said. When he walked in, I said, he's walking in like Caitlin Clark. This is a Caitlin Clark type of game. Spreading the floor right, shooting it from way out there. I think Halliburton is watching Caitlin. I see a lot of her game in his game right now. What I think is the craziest thing about this though, he's walking in like Caitlin Clark. That might be one of the craziest statements I have ever heard about an NBA player.
And let's be honest, it's not just any regular game that has her this fired up. She's got one particular date circled in blazing red, the matchup against the Chicago Sky. For Caitlin, this isn't just a game. It's a mission. It's a public declaration that she's not just in the league to collect points or assists. She's here to take over. We all know what's driving the hype. The so-called rivalry with Angel Reese. Except let's cut the fluff. This rivalry is paper-thin. Built by media headlines and fueled by social media skirmishes, it's not Clark versus Reese. It's Clark running laps while Reese tries to keep up. It's Clark building a dynasty while Reese lays bricks. The buzz around their collision is massive, not